What was the most profound lesson you learned this year?
But really just never give up. Just keep going no matter what anybody says. And I have to believe in myself, most importantly. It's been a rough season. I've had really good runs and I've had really bad runs, which I'm sure everybody's aware of. But just at the end of the day, there's just nothing but support from my family. On Saturday morning, I was just fighting to qualify.
Just like to keep track of numbers. Jianna Salinas goes 9:25 at 92 miles an hour. And, well, Jianna Salinas, I think we may have discovered some of the cause of the problem that she was having over there as the scrubber is coming out. Up on the center line is Jianna. You heard her close the throttle down there. Jianna goes 784 at 125 miles an hour. For right now, that'll put her on the bump. But when Karen Stover's not in and you're on the bump, you're not like...
Yeah, that's trouble. Well, that's a pretty good-looking run for Jianna.
Now start moving a little bit to the right. You can see her kind of muscle it back over. 7.044, 187 miles an hour, and she missed it. A foul. She's got the early numbers.
Would be.
6.97 for Jianna Salinas, 186 miles an hour. A 7.07 for Michael Ray at 189 miles an hour. Jianna Salinas jumps in all the way up to the number 12 spot.
And I never would have thought that I would be able to pull this off. And I came into today saying, whatever happens, happens. Win or lose, I get to end, the season on a high note. But to be here right now in this moment, it's not something I ever thought would happen this soon.
Red light for Andrew. Oh, man. The door is open. Jianna Salinas goes 6.987, 187 miles an hour.
Well, on race day, I know I'm new at this and I'm so fresh, and he's an amazing racer, but it's race day. You can never, go against anybody and think, know the outcome. Anything can happen.
Jianna Salinas is off first. Steve Johnson's broke. Jianna Salinas is going to the semis. 7.06, 184 miles an hour. Wow, what a day for the Scrappers team.
It's insane. Not a single run I made today was a spectacular run.
500th advantage, Jianna, and she gets out of the groove. Puff of smoke out of Matt's bike. He's done. Gianna's going to the final at 7.02 on 186 miles an hour. Matt Smith's motorcycle has been puffing smoke at the finish line all week.
I'll be very honest. It's never really bothered me who's in the other lane, and a lot of that's because I'm so new at this. So, the worst that can happen is I lose. But to me, just to be able to qualify is a big deal. So I've never really been bothered by who's in the other lane. I'm just there to race my race and focus.
If anyone would have told you at the beginning of the year when you had your struggles that you would win a race before the season was out, what would your response have been?
I would have said, you're crazy. Because honestly, I didn't even think I could do this. And it's so overwhelming just to think that, to struggle as much as I did this season. And to come back from the crash. And I'm just happy to be able to qualify out here. This class is so strong. You have amazing racers out here, and I'm just fighting to be able to hang out with them. So I definitely would not have expected this at all. So I'm truly blessed. I owe all of it to my crew and to my family, to my sponsor, True Disruption.